Are you ready for the biggest change to payroll since 1944? Real-time information, or RTI for short, is new legislation being introduced by HMRC. Its aim? To improve the accuracy of PAYE. How? Well, if you're an employer, you'll need to submit information electronically to HMRC every time you pay your employees, rather than once a year at payroll year end. Here's an example of how RTI works. Meet Bob. Bob runs a bar. He employs 8 people and pays his staff weekly using Sage Instant Payroll. So, how exactly will RTI impact Bob's business? Well, let's start at the beginning. The first thing Bob will need to do is make a one-off employer's alignment submission to HMRC. Then, instead of submitting his payroll data once a year at payroll year end, Bob will need to make a full payment submission to HMRC online every time he pays his employees. That's 52 times a year. Sounds scary and a bit time-consuming, doesn't it? Well, Bob's not worried, because we're making things way simpler for him. You see, all our payroll solutions are RTI ready and will allow him to submit his payroll data at the click of a button. And with RTI, Bob will no longer have to submit complex forms to HMRC at payroll year end. Plus, it even makes managing starters and leavers easier. RTI will become compulsory for most employers by April 2013 and all employers by October 2013. So it makes sense to start preparing now. Here's some tips to help you. Tip 1. Familiarise yourself with RTI to understand how it will impact your payroll processes. Tip 2. Ask your payroll provider what they're doing to help ensure your business complies with RTI. Tip 3. Make sure the data that you store about your employees, their name, date of birth, national insurance number and gender, is accurate and up to date. Tip 4. Educate your employees about RTI and how important it is that the information they provide you with is correct. RTI is a different way of working, but it really doesn't need to be scary. Whether you have 1 employee, 100, or even more, we have a payroll solution that's RTI ready for you. And as we're already working closely with HMRC, we'll guide you through the changes to ensure your transition to RTI is simple and stress-free, which in turn will give you more time to concentrate on what matters most, your business. We're RTI ready. Bob's RTI ready.